Welcome to my first video here by what I'm going to call this channel is WaterWorks Economics. And I've been a fitness freak for many years, really since I was a young man and I was a football player. But I had a major injury when I was a football player, and years later resulted in a vestibular problem. I'm going to develop that as part of one of the main themes of this channel. But this channel is going to be interested in fitness, but it's also going to be interested in one of my passions, and I have a minor in economics, and that's why this channel is called WaterWorks Economics. And I've just had a fascination with economics all my life. I have another channel that's known as Tokyo Real Estate Man. I thought it was a great degree, and I ended up using all my sort of skills in economics all my life, and that's one of the reasons why I want to make this channel. And it's just to introduce the idea of moving your gym workout into the pool. And I'm going to call it, and I don't scientifically know if this is true or not, but I do know that the density of water is 800 times greater than the density of air. So as much as you want to get here into the water environment and do your training. Now, one of the other things that happens, I'm a very good swimmer as well. That's why I've been going to the pool for years. However, I didn't really put this all together in my head, but I slowly over time I did. Now, when you're a swimmer and you have your goggles on and you're going really quick, you are actually looking for basically a slip line, or the most economically efficient way of going through the pool. But in a way that's not necessarily a good thing, because what happens is you're not taking advantage of that 800x environment. So what I end up doing in the pool for my training now is doing all kinds of walking, walking mixed with all kinds of other arm movement, and it's going to really bring everything back to the core. Of course, when you want to get in really good shape, it's never like a one-dimensional thing. I would do this, my pool walking. I come here in the morning. I do it as I do it fasted, for example. So some people would think that fasting before a workout is a good idea, like I do. I like to train really light like that. However, I've seen some stuff on the Huberman podcast that suggests that training fasted is not necessarily good either, because maybe now I'll go home and I will eat my breakfast, and that'll just bring it up to like you'd say in Japanese, a doten, or sort of a thai, I guess. So anyway, I want to introduce the idea on this channel of getting into the pool and using walking and an actual inefficient way of going through a dense environment as a way of training. And one of the other things that's really great, when you're going through the water, you have to keep in mind 1 cubic meter is a ton. So when you're going through the water, okay, you have a lot of what's known as hydrostatic pressure. I call it the pressure chamber. So what happens when you're walking through a pool environment, and I try to submerge as much as possible as I can, because I want as much as possible of that hydrostatic weight, or as I call it, the pressure chamber. I want as much of that pressure chamber on the body, right? Forcing, really it forces sort of tone in your body as well. And then every action that you make in the pool, okay, every movement that you make, right, the water is putting pressure on in your body in three-dimensional ways. And what'll happen is, once you discover the pool, you can walk away from the gym, and you don't really have to go there. And you just have to realize that when you're in the pool, it's going to be, I don't know if it's scientifically true or not, but I do know that water is 800 times more dense than the air, so you want to take advantage of that environment. And here's an introductory video here on my other YouTube channel, is known as Tokyo Real Estate Man. But this is going to be kind of my personal channel, or my personal vlog, talking about a lot of ideas that are involved with WaterWorks economics, a lot of stuff on Japan, economics, money, uh, survival, being smart, clean life in 2026 and onward. いつもこのチャンネル見てる皆様、本当にありがとうございます。WaterWorks Economics, Tokyo Real Estate Man. Thank you for taking the time to watch a video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man at the personal channel, WaterWorks Economics. いつもありがとう。失礼します。